Right? Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, so our actual game is going to start with everybody in what I would say is our world or like the real world. And then kind of the popular term now is it's isekai in, right? You've been like you have one life and now you're starting a whole new life, but you keep and retain all the memories of your past life, and now this new person, this new you, is like in this new fantasy world, right? And instead of doing all that today, just to kind of get, because we only have a limited amount of time, we're just gonna do kind of a everybody's hit A, it's the select screen on the video game, and you're just jumping in as randomized characters. Like um, so just to kind of get some mechanics down and do like a little training montage, I'll be rolling the dice since we're not in person. And I've got another little pop up. There it goes. Um, so for like the start of this, like in these kinds of games, usually it would be um, like in D&D proper, I'll call it. They have what's called initiative, so you can kind of organize the order of who's going in what order, right? But because this is so limited and kind of loose, in that it's only got the four little stats of like physical, mental, spirit, and then friendship. Um, we don't have like an initiative counter. So I'll just be like, if someone wants to go first, like raise hand and like you have something to do it, or let me know what you want to do, and then I'll give you how hard it is and like what dice to like you would want. I'll probably often give you a choice of like, oh, do you think this is mental, or do you think this is physical, or do you think this is like a friendship test, or is this like, but like if you say something that is clearly like, oh, I want to punch someone in the face, it's like that's probably not a spiritual dice. Like uh it could be, but like I would love to hear an argument like for it to be that. I'm open to suggestions on how it would be, but it sounds like a physical dice. So in this world, like the way I'm kind of structuring it so far, the monsters are like actual things that like sometimes you can like even like collect or whatever. So like if you kill a radish man, like he dies and turns into a big radish and you can take it home and feed somebody or sell it or cook it yourself. Like and then like the big bad monster at the very like bottom of the dungeon is like the boss, right? And if you kill one of those, they will often drop the the true golden pasties. And like once you get those, that's like the juice, right? That's where you get your that's where most people who don't have magic, if they have enough of those, can do magic. But because you guys are proper burlesquers or whatever, we'll come up with a name, but I kind of like some sort of indication that you're like the chosen ones. Like like some people can just do magic without the golden pasties. Some people need them to do magic at all. You guys can do magic without the pasties, but boy, it's nice to have them. So let's say if you do you guys all have notepads in front of you for now? Or something to take a note with on a phone even or in a document. Um, for now, let's all remember that we all have D4s in all of our stats, right? And then also, I'm going to give everybody one pasty just to start with.
Wait. And I think we'll have character sheets for folks to take notes on for this kind of stuff at some point. I think November's gonna help with that. But basically a thing that you can easily track which dice um
Correspond.
corresponds to which stat you personally have, and how many pasties you personally have. Yeah, Chai.
So, um, are these like the mind, body, friendship, and spirit stats? Do those stay the same throughout the game, or no? They change
They are the
often.
dice, right? So like and then they are and then the power-ups add to each individual one depending on which power-up you have. So like I would say like so far each one is a D4 in their stat. And then if you roll like late in a minute, if we roll and you roll a 4, now it's a D6. You now have a D6 in that stat.
But the stats, the mind, body, friendship, and spirit, those will stay mind, friendship,
Like those don't
body, and spirit. Those
change
don't
into other things.
change into other things.
Okay.
Does
So
that make
like
sense?
character sheet, like physical, I'm like, there's no like, I have a 1 on physical and then I roll the dice and I add 2, right? It's just the dice.
It's a D4. Yeah.
Yeah, yep, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, just like placeholders for where your dice at, if you if we continue to do like virtual stuff, and then you know we might have them as physical things on stage as well if we
Yeah.
decide we need them.
I would love it to actually be physical things at some point. I think that's really fun. But you know, that gets kind of wild at some point. You have enough just pasties flying around.
But it also gives you a spot to like track which abilities you have that you've purchased, which abilities you have with other people, and yeah, keep track of your own pasty bank.
And-
If say you lose one in between a show, you at least will have a record of like
it written.
it written down. Yeah.
And something else to consider too, we may want to think about is like maybe a sub thing next to the each dice or whatever is like +3 from your abilities that you've gotten, or like making like little notes next to each one just so that it's easier for the player themselves. Like I'm all about customizing things to make it as simple and straightforward as possible.
Oh yeah.
So for everyone who's up to it, because I know I'm also tired, and it's only somehow it's still only Monday. For everyone who's up to it, there is a corresponding monster. There is a cabbage, a radish, a carrot, a piece of romaine, whatever. Who is going to attack it? Each one of their corresponding monster first, and then how are you going to do it?
What do you mean corresponding monster?
So like each one of you would have your own monster. One of them like you can claim which one you want to fight first, but there's like one monster for each of you, let's say.
And what did you say those were? Cabbage,
radish,
cab.
carrot. I think I said romaine at some point.
Who wants the romaine?
I'll take the lettuce.
Okay.
I want the cabbage.
Yeah.
All right. I will take the carrot.
Okay, and we'll give the radish to Dulce if that's okay.
Yeah.
Unless you really want the carrot.
You can always trade. No, I love trading. So then I'm gonna say from top to bottom of your list as you've just written it down.
Cabbage.
Chai.
Okay. Chai. How would you, as your character in this, fight a cabbage? Would you do magic? Would you punch it? Would you like summon some sort of weapon to fight with? Like,
Oh,
how
wow.
would you fight this monster?
Oh, right. It's a monster. Okay. A monster
Just pull out a
cabbage.
gun.
Thoughts on like sitting on it and like squishing it.
Love that. So that
Okay.
sounds physical to me.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll your D4, and I'm going to say that this cabbage has a DC of 2. So you just have to get a 2, a 3, or a 4. Just don't roll a 1, and you're great, right? That's a 4. It blows up.
Now I'm at D6, right?
And now you're D6, which I'm going to roll. So already
You got
I'm blowing up. Oh my god.
6.
A 6! Oh, blow up again!
Oh my goodness.
Now we're at an 8. A 7. Pretty good.
So that's a total of
So that's what's a 4 plus 6
10,
plus a 7.
17 out of 2.
You
You
had to
beat the
beat it.
shit out of that
Now,
thing.
here's
You really did. That cabbage didn't stand a chance.
you also have 1 pasty, right? So anytime that you have a pasty, you can spend that pasty to add 1 to the dice roll. Right now, you're already at a 7. If you gave it +1, it would blow up again.
So then I would do that. I would, yeah.
So then you would mark down that you spent your pasty.
Okay.
You're now at a D10.
Crazy.
And you rolled an 8. So now you're at a D10. You beat it by like 25 or something. And like that's how we're gonna do it, right? So you killed the hell out of that thing. Who's
Heck
next
yeah.
on our list?
Well done, Chai.
You did it
You did it. That's crazy.
by a lot. You did it by a lot.
We have Radish, Dulce.
Okay. It's just
Got
that
turned my mic on. I feel called to bite it.
Bite it, yeah.
It sounds pretty physical. So I'm gonna roll the D4. You need a 2. 2 exactly.
Well
You
done.
did it.
Nice.
You chop right into it, bite it right in half.
Nom, nom, nom.
Excellent.
Okay. Great. No
I
one
love it.
rolled.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Next one we have Carrot, Lucy.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with seduce it.
Juice it. I love that. How are you doing that? Like something.
Well, we all know that carrots and bunnies go together, so I think I would need to like somehow maybe dress up like a Playboy bunny.
Oh, that is that spiritual or mental?
You mean spiritual?
I mean,
love?
I find the Playboy bunny spiritual, but that's a personal
Oh, I
preference.
love that. So we're gonna roll for spirit. A 1.
Oh.
One thing we couldn't roll. Okay, but then
But I have my pasty.
yeah, so you could spend the pasty to succeed, or you could fail and then you still get a pasty.
I think I want to fail because I think that could be kind of fun.
Love that.
Like I think there's some room for fun to happen with failing.
Absolutely. So you try to seduce the carrot by being a bunny, and it has the total opposite effect. It's terrified of bunnies. They eat carrots, and
Should have thought of that.
tries to. It's getting cagey and trying to get back from you. So
Hmm.
then who's on our list?
Next, last we have Romaine with Goblin.
Okay.
I'm gonna taunt this romaine and call it iceberg lettuce.
Ooh, this sounds like a mind attack.
Spiritual,
Oh,
yeah.
spirit.
Oh
Okay.
wait. Oh, mind is different. Yeah, mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Going after the mentals. A 1.
Ooh.
You try to taunt this
Romaine.
Yeah. I've already forgotten. You try to taunt this romaine, and instead of wilting, it gets irritated, but like in the way where it's like, I don't want to fight you anymore. You've hurt my feelings, and I want to focus my energy on someone else.
Bullied the romaine.
Yeah. So like that would be kind of an example of like a quick little one. I don't know that we need to go forever. But I think we all get kind of the idea, especially after Chai blew up like 7 times.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
great job, Chai. It's like you planned this.
I know, right? My ass is just that fat. I just
Yeah.
decimated.
I have always said that about you from day one.
Why don't we do one more where they encounter like a Mononati villain?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so like if it's something where it's a Motonani villain level of villain, it would be the dance that would be kind of like scripted in the sense that like the way I've kind of pictured it is like, I don't know if any of you like, I wasn't really into it as a kid, but I've learned a lot as an adult, weirdly enough, about professional wrestling. And like a lot of it is like they're like it's not real in the sense that like the matches are rigged, but like it's real in the sense that they're physically doing those things, right? So like people are getting beat up, and like back in the day they were carrying snakes in their luggage and like crazy stuff. But like so like my interpretation of this was like when we play and we're rolling dice together, like that's where like the real story beats are like kind of happening, and the role play can really happen like without interference, I want to say almost.
Sure.
Whereas on stage, like I have you guys are gonna win. Like like whoever the big villain,
Spoiler.
90% of the time, unless there's like a weird like
Twist or
twisty where I'm just like, haha, you better come back because we're doing another show soon, and like that's when you're gonna get to see the dramatic conclusion or whatever. If the heroes escape because the villain just won the big dance off or whatever, you know. So like when it comes to like a Mononati coming out and like being the villain, I have it being like you're gonna do the dance fighting, dance fighting, and then like you guys just win. like, like out swinging, and it'll be great, and everybody's gonna really love it, and then you guys will win, and then like we'll continue on where the story beats happen at the dice table.
Got it.
Cool. I think that's pretty much it. How do y'all feel? Any questions? Any thoughts? I know
It was making like I was getting it, but now I really get it. Like it makes like doing the little example was super helpful. So yeah.
okay, great. Chai, how you feel?
I feel good. Yeah, it makes sense. I have watched a lot of videos, especially from the Don't Stop Blowing Up series. So this definitely solidifies it. Yeah.
Okay,
Feels good.
awesome. That's great. Well, thank you for being here. I'll send out stipends when I can if y'all just want to remind me of your preferred payment methods. And I will send the link to the Patreon so that we can think about, how that's formatted and if y'all, I mean it's really kind of bare bones right now, but whatever we want to add, we can think about adding it. I'll send the abilities log for you all to familiarize yourself with, and then think about fun names for the last few like shared abilities that we have. Um, and we are talking to venues. We'll start to talk to venues, maybe thinking about an October show, depending on how, things roll out and stuff. And we've got a logo on the way, so I'll keep you all updated on that. And then we should just be in touch about finding a time to have our true first session in person with dice.
Yay, I'm excited.
Yay!
Well, thank you
Also,
for setting this up. This was great.
Yeah,
yeah,
thank
thanks.
you. Bravo, Mike and Mona. On
Yes.
the really like so easy to learn.
Oh, good. Yeah, thank you again for being here. I know it's been a hectic week.
It's only Monday.
And it's
All like 24 hours of it.
yeah, yeah. Um, but we're here if you need anything, so just let us know, and it's great to see you all.
Yes, good to see you too. Take care, everybody.
Thank
Yeah.